The internet age has changed our world. Life is faster, business is more competitive, and the demands on people to succeed are much more precise. Precision. How is it that the highest achievers in the very best companies achieve powerful and precise results on a daily basis? Doug Trenary is a master speaker, writer, and trainer and has the answer. It's called being a success mind. What is a success mind?
Well, the SuccessMind programs are all about getting results. I mean, this is the internet age, and people expect good quality information wherever they turn, at home or in business. So the SuccessMind is focused on getting that good information, but turning it into a format that people can use and that they can act upon. And of course, when people take good information and they take action over a period of time, they really start changing their behavior. And it's really the behavior changes that get the results. And of course, everybody's after the results. Well, again, I call this person the success mind because they're smart people. Now, not necessarily smart in the conventional sense, a PhD or they have a high IQ or they came from a great family. I'm talking about smart in the sense they know how to learn.
Doug Trenary is founder and president of Doug Trenary's Fast Track Incorporated, an organization that provides sales, management, and peak performance consulting and training, bringing the experience of custom consultation and seminars that have been producing measurable results since 1985. Each one of these seminars is customized to the needs of your organization to give your people their maximum impact. Why is Doug Trenary simply your best choice? He creates instant impact, possesses a unique ability to connect with everyone in an audience, and instigates in those people an immediate desire to want to change and apply skills. The bottom line, he gets results because people want to respond. He truly is different.
Well, the first thing is time. I've been at this since 1984, when I even taught before I started all this. And a big part of it is time, and it's spending time with just thousands of people over a period of years. I'd say that's the biggest one. Two is, a person in my business ultimately has to develop the capacity, and I think it is a skill, and I think it takes work to be able to relax around people. I think the speaker's attitude has a lot to do with it. Their relaxation with their content, what they're trying to teach is certainly a big part of it. But just the perspective that it's their job to serve. You're serving up an environment and information to have people enjoy it, keep their attention, learn from it. And I think once a person in my business clearly understands that role, you have a lot of fun doing it, and your fun transfers into their learning and enjoyment.
Your people are your most valuable and elastic resource. That can be good or bad news. It's good news if they're performing with the power of desire and knowledge. Obviously, it's bad and costly news if they aren't.
It's not that Tiger Woods is a golfer, it's who is Tiger Woods. It's not that Michael Jordan was perhaps the best basketball player on earth, it's what made Michael Jordan. So the sales mind is devoted to uncovering and discovering, what this profile is. So what I'm going to introduce you today, and we're going to really navigate into this issue of being a sales mind, not just being a golfer, but being Tiger Woods, not just being a physicist, but being Einstein. The sales mind examines deeply that profile to discover the Tiger and Tiger Woods, if you will.
Companies like Canon, MetLife, Remax, Ryder, ADP, Deloitte & Touche, and Honeywell don't just hire anyone to influence their salespeople, managers, and company staff. They hire Doug Trenary because he brings them a triangle of power: real-world experience, cutting-edge strategies, and vigorous, powerful delivery.
Are the 12 elements of the sales mind lost when a client says we need to tailor that to our approach? No, absolutely not, because you got to look at the question: what was the sales mind based on? Years ago, when I began to really craft this profile of the sales mind, it was really based on most of the questions that the clients asked. How do I stay focused on a day-to-day basis? How do I serve my clients with a sense of purpose? How do I bring value into the equation? How do I set priorities? So it's really no coincidence. It's very intentional that most of the things over here that the clients say they need, they want, and that they may be lacking are elements of the sales mind. So we continue this validation by saying, all right, cough, nose stuff, runny noses, allergies. That's where we're at. That's why. Number two is they take away a powerful experience. What does that mean? It means it was fun, it was interactive. We did some group discussions. We talked about situations. We made it real life and applicable to their sales day and their personal life. And then 3 is they take away very specific documents that I simply title personal action plans, which simply means for every element of the SalesMind program, there are action commitments they are asked to make. I am going to do this, and write it down topic by topic, and even sign it at the end so they've made an emotional commitment.
There is value, there is connection, there's knowledge, think of all the words you said, there's persistence.
You and your team are moved to take immediate action toward desired results. Doug's special secret is that he brings to every seminar and product a profound emphasis on life, not just business skills. He instigates reasons people want to apply skills. The bottom line in the training and personal development field is results. Doug simply helps you get them quickly, either company-wide or personally.
They are coming betting that leveraging, in my way of thinking, that is going to be a good investment. And the very best thing I can go on is we follow up with those clients, and we help them measure, and we see their letters, and we see sales increases. So we know it's happening in the aggregate from the company standpoint. And I guess the greatest evidence is I keep coming back to them. They're bringing me back for the next meetings. Perhaps now we need to touch a manager's group of the program that I have called the Leader's Mind. And now I mentioned the second person who has to profit from the investment, and the buy-in, if you will, is the individual salesperson. In that program, I am constantly talking, first person, to that person as an individual sales mind about a number of things, but one central thing, producing sales. This is the sales mind. The intent of this is to equip them to sell business and create income, and that is the enzyme that gets the inertia going. So the central point here is all during the sales mind, there is a very tight focus kept on yield. Using this to produce. Using this to manage your time better. Using this to get more face selling time. Using this to be a better negotiator. Every one of those sales mind elements is very conducive, cause and effect, to money, more sales, more revenue, greater profits. We never let that off the radar screen. When you get the letters, when you get the responses, when you go back for another follow-up session, and some people frankly get emotional about this. They come up during the breaks and they say, "Wow, were you talking to me?" And you know, in 500 people, I may have not specifically been talking to them, but I understand their issues, and I am satisfied with a sense of contribution, truly satisfied, and am committed, and have been since I was 25 years old, to being involved in this business for a long, long time.